Cake 4. Hello everybody, video here for you today. These are the retro no cap recaps of the Curse of Oak Island Season 5 episodes 9 and 10, originally aired in January 2018. If you missed my recaps of previous and future episodes, there's a link to my Oak Island playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. Previously on the Curse of Oak Island, people have been looking for an incredible treasure for 228 years. To begin episode 9, Rock Equipment employees attach another section of caisson to the previous one. They're down just 10 feet so far, and it will take another 5 days to get to the target depth of the chapel vault, which is roughly 150 feet. Taking advantage of the delay, Rick, along with his nephews Alex and Peter, travels 3,000 miles from Oak Island to Paris, France, to take a Rochefoucauld descendant up on an invitation to visit. A year prior, researcher Zena Halpern presented the team with an apparent copy of an old map she found in an old book. She thought the map was connected to the Knights Templar. They are following up on the Rochefoucauld name that is in the upper right of the map, a name which Doug found as being Crusader Kings, and also having married into a genealogy connected to Oak Island. The trio and their French researcher guide, Nicolas Lewis, traveled 300 miles southwest of Paris to Charonne. She had discovered that an oil painting in that city is of a Templar knight, and his shield matches one of the carvings on the HO stone, part of a big rock with carvings that was blown up in 1921, so that the ground beneath it could be searched. Nothing was found, and it's possible a lot of significant carvings were lost. Nicola thinks the symbol stands for Christ. The team arrives at Rochefoucauld Castle. Sonia Matosian, represents the 42nd of then 43 generations of the Rochefoucauld family and is curator of Le Château de la Rochefoucauld. She is also an authority on her family's ancient history. She says she does not know that any of the family were Knights Templar, but that doesn't mean there weren't any. She further says that they were all involved with the Crusades, so could have easily met Templars even if there were none in the family. It is also her opinion that the map was written in slang, also known as Old French, common between the 700s and 1300s. That means that some of the translations could be incorrect if they were translated from modern French to English. Sonia says that the part of the map that mentions the Rochefoucauld name doesn't say a drawing for M. Francois Rochefoucauld, a little drink from Neustria, as Zena interpreted it, but instead says a sketch for M. Francois Rochefoucauld, a little to the west. Having obtained the required permits, Laird, Marty, Gary, and Dave returned to Lot 24 to excavate the believed structure there. The lot was one of the Samuel Ball properties. Excavating by hand, Laird removes the dirt to expose placed rocks, which he thinks might be a floor. Out of those spoils, Gary finds this piece of pottery. Laird gives a time frame on it based on the body and the glaze, mid-1700s to 1770. The structure is too small to be a house, but Marty thinks because of the unobstructed view of the mainland, it could have been a lookout post. The French field trip explores the underground caves of the castle. They find Foucault's Rock, which is the foundation of the castle. Its name comes from Foucaultus, who built the first structure on it in 988 AD. They find no carvings, likely due to the fact that the nearby town diverted the river to run under the castle in order to tan leather in the 1700s. The next day, the group travels to Dome, France. It is home to Dome Prison, where members of the Knights Templar that were not slain were kept for 7 years after being excommunicated in 1307 by the King of France, who was deeply in debt to them. The walls are full of these carvings, including this carving of the crucifixion. It is especially important based on something Rick and Gary will find 2 weeks after this trip. Their guide thinks that this carving of crosses is the Tree of Life, which is also a theory concerning Nolan's cross and additional boulders at each of the points. The crosses also have dots around them like the HO stone, which was part of the big carved rock I spoke about earlier. The dots were originally crosses, but were later changed to coins to represent their banking system, one of the first in history. No Cap recaps of Season 11 will debut Tuesday late nights and also continue these retro No Cap recaps of Seasons 5 through 8, Seasons 1 through 4, and 9 and 10, and the aired episodes of Season 11 are already done. Upcoming streams, Ramsey Coach with Coach Steve Money, most Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the Ramsey Show After Show, January 15th, right after the Ramsey Show video on YouTube ends at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Once again, I'm Coach Steve Money, Ramsey Solutions Certified Financial Coach. And if you've got money problems or you just want to make sure you're on the right track, you can schedule a free financial coaching consultation/assessment with me at calendly.com/coachstevemoney. That is a video conferencing appointment, so you can do that from anywhere in the world, even Oak Island, as long as you have internet. You can email about coaching or anything else on my YouTube channel at coachstevemoney@gmail.com. Channel donations can go to paypal.me/coachstevemoney, or you can just send me a Walmart gift card to coachstevemoney@gmail.com. You can add me on the gram at Coach Steve Money. Of course, this YouTube channel is youtube.com/Coach Steve Money. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.